Hello everybody, welcome again to Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. I gotta admit something to you. There was a vegetable that I hated when I was growing up. I mean, I couldn't even stand to smell it, especially if it was boiled and just had salt and pepper on it. I didn't like it until I got a little older and I started being like, well, maybe it is good. Hey, but when I tried this recipe about 3 years ago, it completely changed my perspective on Brussels sprouts. I'm going to show y'all one of the most fabulous recipes for these things today. Roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic vinegar and honey glaze today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. Okay, first of all, I want to let everybody know I'm using Queen Victoria. These are a bag Brussels sprout, but you can use fresh, anything you want to, but these things right here, they boast of being thoroughly washed, but still, I'm going to go over here and wash them, and I'll be right back and show you how to cut them up. Okay, everybody, I've got about a pound of Brussels sprouts here. See that? See that right there? We got to cut that off. You don't want to cut too much into that, or the whole thing will start falling apart. You just want to take that part off right there. See that? I'm just going to barely take that off. I'm not trying to chomp way up into this. Barely take the edge off. See that? Just chop right there. Okay, so now I've got all the edges cut off. See how pretty that looks? I'm going to chop them from the top side right through this part all the way down. Every one of them. Chop them right in two. See that? Going in my bowl. I'm going to do every one of them just like that. Okay, now that I've got all of them chopped up, see how pretty they are? Y'all, you're talking about good this way. This recipe right here made me love these Brussels sprouts even more as an adult. You need to try this. It's so simple. I'm going to simply get some olive oil and drizzle it over. Probably a couple of tablespoons right in there, 2.5 tablespoons. Look at that, how easy. Maybe a half a teaspoon of black pepper. About a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to mix it up well. Okay, let me know, before I started this, I placed my oven at 400 degrees and I put my cookie sheet in the oven. I've had it in there probably around 5 minutes. I'm going to get it out and put these on it. I preheated my cookie sheet for these so to give it a head start. So let me get it out and get these on it. Okay, so here's my cookie sheet. I'm going to put a real light coating of grapeseed on it. This right here ain't got no propellant. This right here, I love this stuff right here. It's the pure thing. Put a little coating on it. Now I'm going to put these on here. Listen to this. Hear that? And look, we're going to get them and turn them cut side down, every one of them. Don't touch the pan. I'm just getting them and turning them over to cut side down. See that? Don't touch the pan. Okay, everything's cut side down. I'm going to drizzle just a little olive oil over it. Maybe, let's say a couple of tablespoons. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Okay, now these are going in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then we're going to take them out and turn them over. We're trying to get a good crust on these things, everybody. It's going to make them absolutely fantastic. Let's go to the oven, 400 for around 15 to 20 minutes. Start checking it after 15 minutes. Let's go. Okay, everybody, while our Brussels sprouts are in the oven roasting, what I've got right here, I've got a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar and 2 tablespoons of just pure honey right here in this bowl. Okay, to that I'm going to add probably around a 1/4 teaspoon at the most of garlic powder. Also, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder going in. A good 1/4 teaspoon, there you go. Okay, we want to mix that well. And this is going to be our glaze that's going over our Brussels sprouts when they come out of the oven. We got to turn them first. Right at 20 minutes, we're going to turn them over for around probably 8 to 10 minutes. They'll be done. We'll put this on it. They'll be ready to go. Can't wait to show y'all this. Oh, wow. See that? Look at that, everybody. How beautiful that is. What we're going to do now is turn them over. Each one of them. Look at that beautiful char. That's what we're looking for. All right, coming down to our last one. Look at that, everybody. How beautiful that is. That's the char you're looking for right there. Now, I've just turned them over. What we're going to do is put them back in the oven for, you know, maybe 8 or 10 minutes at the most. Start checking them after 5 minutes. These things are almost done. Okay, everybody, it's been about 8 minutes on the other side after I flipped them. Look how beautiful those things are. Look at that. You talking about some good eating, y'all. Everybody, you've got to rediscover these Brussels sprouts. There's more than one way to cook them. This is my absolute favorite. You can't go wrong. It's so good. Let's get this plated. Listen to this. Look how pretty these are. We're going to be drizzling the balsamic vinegar honey mixture in, so try to get them all spaced out all you can. See that? Look how gorgeous, everybody, how beautiful that is. Don't tell me that's not good. It's good and crunchy. Right now, we're going to get our balsamic vinegar honey mixture, and we're just going to barely drizzle it over. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Get around the sides and the edges first, and then go into your middle. That's done, everybody. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, y'all got to try this. You're going to be making this a lot, I can promise you. If you've never tried Brussels sprouts, you're in for a treat. Try it like this first. Even though I like boiled Brussels sprouts, it took me a while to get used to them, but this right here is a 5-star recipe, I'm telling you. All right, let's do a taste test. Okay, it's taste time, everybody. Look how beautiful they are. They've got the balsamic honey glaze on it. Let's give them a try. Listen to this crunch. Y'all, that flavor is so incredible. I mean, such a balance of flavor with the balsamic vinegar and honey and with the roasted Brussels sprouts. Y'all, these are not burnt. Look, you want them good and brown. You want that char on it. That's what gives them the flavor. I could literally get me a piece of cornbread and eat this whole plate myself. I really could, y'all. It's that good. Please try this. Got any questions about the recipe, put it in the comments below. There's so many things you can do with this recipe, just like the egg drop soup. You can add cooked bacon, you can add ham. You can take this recipe so many ways, but this right here is the balsamic honey glazed Brussels sprouts. Thank y'all for joining me today on Country Boy Cooking with Jesus, as always, Lord of all. And make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Country Boy Cooking with Marshall on YouTube. We got some good ones coming. Thank y'all.